Hello everybody, Board Game Lawyer here. It is a Saturday afternoon and I just received in the mail my copy of Nightcrawler, a brand new expansion for Marvel Champions from Fantasy Flight Games. This one kind of snuck up on me. I ordered it late. I ordered, I think just like 2 days ago, I ordered this from Flipside Games in New York and it has already arrived at my house. So grateful for the fact that those folks got that out as quickly as they did to me, because I'm always interested in seeing what the new hero pack is going to look like for this wonderful game, Marvel Champions. Let's go ahead and open up the package and see what is included inside. All right, we're in there. Let's take a look at the rules insert first. See if there's anything new that we need to be aware of. Okay, the Nightcrawler Hero Pack. New card type, player side scheme. Okay, so if we're familiar with the game, we know how the player side schemes work. We also are familiar with the word alliance. When a player declares their intention to play an alliance card, any players may help pay the cost for that card. Featured term, tuck. It says when an ability tells you to tuck a card under another card, place the tucked card face up under the other card. The tucked card is not in play. All right, so that's a new rule. Then we have featured keyword Victory X. Victory X keyword is defeated. Place it in the victory display. So we're familiar with that as well. This one's developed by Tony Fanchi. Expansion design and development, Caleb Grace. So that's additional development, Tony Fanchi. So Caleb Grace made this one. Tony Fanchi, Molly Glover, all the power hitters over at Marvel Champions Fantasy Flight. All right, so here is the Nightcrawler. Let's get into this one. Let's see. Maybe I should do this off screen. Nah. Looks like we got it. Get inside the pack here. See what's all included in this pack. Now, I purposefully avoid spoilers. There's not too many that I've seen. I did see the signature. Let's see. No, I saw the Nemesis for Nightcrawler. I think that's about it. So what is Nightcrawler all about? He has a thwart of 2, an attack of 1. He has defense of 3, X-Men, rapid teleportation, action, spend 1 resource of any type, return a copy of BAMF from your discard pile to your hand, limit once per phase. Limit once per phase. So action, once per phase. Okay. All right. And then we have Kurt Wagner, who has a recovery of 3, alter ego, mutant, action, search your deck for a copy of BAMF and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. Once per round. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? We have Day Tripper is our signature ally. She has a thwart of 2, an attack of 2. She's a mystic with a response after Day Tripper enters play. Search your deck and discard pile for a copy of BAMF and attach it to an enemy. Deal 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of BAMF attached. Okay, next we have Kurt's Chapel. Kurt Wagner gets +1 recovery, alter ego response. After you make a basic recovery, exhaust Kurt's Chapel and choose a player. That player draws 1 card. All right, good. Next we have Kurt's Cutlasses. Counts as 2 restricted cards. Nightcrawler gets +1 attack, +1 defense, and gains retaliate of 1. All right, so that's his Cutlass. We have his Prehensile Tail. Is that detachable? It's an upgrade. You can control 1 additional upgrade that has the restricted keyword. A resource. Exhaust Prehensile Tail. Generate a wild resource for an event. I guess he'd get his tail chopped off. I don't know. All right, BAMF. Here's BAMF that was mentioned earlier. Looks like there's 3 copies of this. It's an upgrade. It says attached to an enemy, max 1 per enemy. Force interrupt defense. When attached enemy attacks, discard this card. Declare Nightcrawler as a defender without exhausting him. All right, that's BAMF. 3 copies of BAMF. We have port, and punch. Attack superpower. Hero action. Attack. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to each enemy with BAMF attached. All right, that's a port and punch. And you get 2 copies of that. Next we have the teleport drop. which is another attack. Hero power, hero action, attack. Discard a copy of BAMF from an enemy. Deal 8 damage to that enemy and stun it. So for 2 cost, 8 damage. They have to have that BAMF on them, and you stun that enemy. So there's 1 copy of that teleport drop. Then we have Scout Ahead. It's a thwart action, hero action. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. You may discard a copy of BAMF from your hand to remove 3 threat from another scheme. All right, very good. And how many of those do we get? We get 2 copies of that. Here's Port Away. Action, discard a card from a copy of BAMF from your hand, change forms, and ready your identity. How many of those we get? Just 1. 1 copy of that. Port Away. Tally Ho is an event. Defense, superpower, hero response, defense. After BAMF makes Nightcrawler the defender of an attack, return that copy of BAMF to your hand. Deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. All right. And we have 2 copies of Tally Ho. Next we have Rogue, who is an ally with a thwart of 2, attack of 2, 3 health. Action, deal 1 damage to another friendly character until the end of the round. Rogue gains each of that character's traits and adds that character's printed thwart and attack to her matching powers limit once per round. All right, that's a 4-cost ally. Then we have North Star, who is a ally with a thwart of 1, attack of 2, 3 health. X-Men, interrupt. When a boost card is turned face up during an attack, deal 1 damage to North Star. Cancel all boost icons on that card. All right, North Star, protect you against those big boosts. Change of Fortune is our next card. It's an upgrade. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Response, after you defeat an enemy during the villain phase, exhaust this card, draw 2 cards. All right, we get 3 copies of that. Under Control is our next upgrade. So another protection card. It's a tactic. Attached to a minion, max 1 per minion. Response, after a hero defends against attached minion's attack and takes no damage, deal 4 damage to attached minion. Okay. Way to get rid of those minions. Those pesky minions, right? All right, come get me, bub, is a tactic. Hero action, discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Heal 3 damage from your identity and give your identity a tough status card. And we get a full set of Come Get Me Bub. Then we have a Powerful Punch, attack defense, hero interrupt. Attack defense, when an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy. That is the Powerful Punch, 3 copies of that. Riposte is our next one, defense, hero interrupt. Defense, when your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for that attack. If you take no damage from that attack, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. Nice. I like it. An event. 3 copies of it. Then we have the Power of Protection, max 2 per deck. Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a protection green card. Should have 2 copies of that. Yes, we do. And then we have the Astonishing X-Men, which is our player side scheme Victory of 0 response. After an X-Men character defends against an enemy attack and takes no damage, remove 1 threat from the scheme. When defeated, stun and confuse each enemy in play. Ooh, nice. Astonishing X-Men. Here we have Gambit, who is a basic ally with a thwart of X and attack of X. X is the number of boost icons on the card under Gambit. Response. After Gambit encounters or enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and turn 1 and tuck 1 under him so that only the boost field is visible. Nice. Way to cull out those high boost cards by tucking them under Gambit. I like it. Moria McTaggart, we've seen her before. Play only if identity has the mutant trait. Response, after a mutant alter ego changes into hero form, exhaust Moria McTaggart. That hero's controller draws 1 card. Like it. And then we get our energy, our genius, and our strength cards. We come to the obligation, which is give to the Kurt Wagner player. You may flip to alter ego form, choose, exhaust Kurt Wagner, remove Crisis of Faith from the game. Discard each attack and defense event from your hand. Discard this obligation. I apologize if I said Kurt Connors before. That is the Lizard. And we're talking about Kurt Wagner, another Kurt in the game. Exhaust Kurt Wagner, remove Crisis of Faith from the game. Discard each attack and defense event from your hand. Or discard each one from your hand. Discard this obligation. So that's a neat obligation. If you can't do the first part, the second part's sure to mess up your plans. Then we have Azazel. He has a quick strike, scheme of 2, attack of 3. This is our Nemesis minion. He has a 3 health. He cannot have upgrades attached. Boost. Deal Azel to the Kurt Wagner player as a face down encounter card. And then here is his Brimstone Dimension. It is his side scheme. The player who defeated the scheme finds Azazel and deals him to themselves as a face-down encounter card. Nice. A nice way to bring him back. Here's his sword. Attach it to him. Attached enemy attacks gain piercing. It's +1 attack. After attached enemy attacks you, discard 1 random card from your hand. Discard this card. Wow. Powerful attachment to put onto the Nemesis minion. Then we have the Brimstone Strike. When revealed, alter ego, find Azazel and reveal him. He schemes. When revealed hero, find Azazel and reveal him. And I think he's got that quick strike, right? Yeah, I think he had quick strike, so he schemes or strikes with this Brimstone Strike. I like that a lot. Here's where we stop. The remaining cards are not part of the Nightcrawler pre-built deck. So we have Combined Forces, which is an aggression event. It's an alliance card. Hero action, exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character, defeat a non-elite minion. So there's 3 copies of Combined Forces. Then we have Gunboat Diplomacy, which is an attack thwart alliance. Hero action, attack thwart, exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character. Remove X threat from among schemes in play and deal X damage among enemies in play, where X is a combined thwart of the 2 exhausted characters. That is your Gunboat Diplomacy. Okay, and then we have a special modular set that's included, and it is the Crazy Gang. Forced response. After a non-elite minion schemes against a player, deal that minion to the player as a face-down encounter card. Then if there are more than one player in the game, pass that face-down encounter card to the next player. Okay. All right. Let's see who is part of this Crazy Gang. Here we have the Queen of Hearts, scheme of 0, attack of 1. 4 health, Criminal Queen. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Crazy Gang side scheme and reveal it. If it's already in play, deal yourself a face-down encounter card. Shuffle. Off with his head. 3 boost icons. Wow. Pretty big one there. That is the Queen of Hearts. Next we have the Jester. Scheme of 0, attack of 1, 5 health, criminal. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, discard a support you control. There is our Jester. Good. Now we have our Executioner, who has a scheme of 0, an attack of 2, criminal 4. When revealed, Executioner attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. If this attack defeats an ally, remove that ally from the game. All right, 2 boost icons on the Executioner. Tweedledope. Scheme of 0, attack of 2, 6 health, brute criminal. When revealed, you are stunned. If you're already stunned, discard an upgrade you control. And he has a special boost. I'm guessing because he is a special guy, right? What do we do with the special boost on this one? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe that's just all it is. It's just a special boost, which is kind of funny, actually. Sorry. Off with his head is the Treachery card. When revealed, each minion activates against the player it is engaged with. If no minion activates this way, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and reveal that minion. All right, and so that's card number 6 of the Crazy Game. So looking forward to playing with that modular set. And as always, I'll probably begin by taking this new hero up against Rhino. And so hopefully I'll be able to do that later on today. Take Nightcrawler up against Rhino with the new modular set swirled into his encounter deck. But anyway, that is Nightcrawler, the latest hero from the card game Marvel Champions from Fantasy Flight Games. Check it out. I purchased mine from Flipside Gaming. They were able to send it out very quickly to my house, and so I'm pretty happy with their service. Anyway, that is the brand new hero pack from Marvel Champions, the Nightcrawler. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm the Board Game Lawyer. I'll catch you again here on my channel very soon. Take care, folks.